5-star reviews. Okay, here's the thing with the ChocoNuvo. This is it. This is the last time of the year because when it gets to the warmer months, we cannot ship it. So enjoy it. Take advantage of it right now. I'm gonna go over all of the options because one of the choices, when you get down to that 360, we do it only twice a year where we do a today's special on the 360. So here are your options in servings. Your 30 count, you're saving $10 today. 60, you're saving $20. That 180, you're saving $60. So down to the 360. The 360, you're saving $140. And this is the only time, well, we do it twice a year. This is your time right now to grab that incredible opportunity of that 360. All right, so here's the thing. You have different options also in your cacao. You have 66% cacao, 74%, or 94. But here's what I love the most about it. Imagine this. You are going to bite into the most delicious, amazing, creamy chocolate that literally melts in your mouth. And you know what you are doing? You are helping to reduce your cholesterol, the bad cholesterol, at the same time. Naturally lowering cholesterol levels. I always feel like I'm cheating whenever I take it and adore that they are, Andrew packages them this way in individual packages. So, I mean, I keep them in my purse, I keep them in my travel bag, I have some in my work bag as well. You keep them right along with you. Today is the day, because as we said, we cannot ship any of this in the warmer months. So this is your last day, and it's also the last opportunity to take advantage of the 360. And I think something like, I mean, already over 5,000 of these have been sold. And by the way, you can still take these and use these along with your statins, right? So whenever there's a natural way to be able to help, i.e. with this product, with your cholesterol levels, to me, that is absolutely the way I want to go. Even when you're looking at all of the savings, please keep in mind, because I think this is crazy, that it's a consumable, but even with this consumable, you still have a full 30-day return policy that goes right along with it. Amazing product. The reviews, we'll read them a little bit later on. The reviews are astonishing on this as well. But without any further ado, here we go. Andrew Lessman.
Hi there, Andrew Lessman here with, unfortunately, the last real recording or airing I'm going to be doing for ChocoNuvo for this part of the year. Because as you know, if you're familiar with ChocoNuvo, we send it to you directly. What's unique about our dark chocolate is how creamy it is. And unfortunately, that means in summer, and especially summer's getting hotter every year, we can't ship ChocoNuvo during summer. So we are doing our today's special pricing, our today's special for the day, but we're doing something unique because it will be going away for at least 6 months. And this last year, it went away for longer than 6 months because it stayed so warm for so much longer. So we're going to be making sure that the Today Special pricing for today is available until we stop shipping sometime this month. Hopefully it goes till the end of this month. Usually it starts getting too warm toward the end of April. So here's an opportunity to get the Today Special pricing today and hopefully for the rest of this month or as long as supplies last. And ChocoNuvo is truly unique. Each square is about 25 calories. Each square delivers your choice of dark chocolate. 66%, 74%, or 91% cacao. That 91% cacao is truly rich cacao. And normally, once you get over 60%, dark chocolate gets kind of dry and kind of brittle. Certainly over 90%, it's extremely dry and brittle. Not ours. Ours is unique because we add a special ingredient that helps to lower total and LDL cholesterol. Cholesterol is basically a fatty molecule. The ingredient we add is very similar molecularly to cholesterol, but it is not cholesterol. It's called a phytosterol. It's a plant version of cholesterol. When we add it to our dark chocolate, it gives our dark chocolate the texture of milk chocolate, but with all the richness of dark chocolate. Then, of course, I select a dark chocolate that is not bitter, a dark chocolate that's rich. American palates like rich chocolate. European palates like more of a bitter chocolate. We tend to like a rich dark chocolate. We like a creamy dark chocolate. And that's why our dark chocolate is so unique. Americans prefer milk chocolate and white chocolate, yet if you look at the reviews on this product, I think about 70+% of the reviews are perfect 5-star reviews, over 80% 4 and 5-star reviews, and that's for a dark, dark chocolate, which if you look at all 3 versions, they have less sugar per 25 calories. Each square is 25 calories. Less sugar than 25 calories of blueberries, than 25 calories of cucumber or tomatoes. So again, I've heard folks say, I always love to say bad things about gummies because gummies are terrible. They're bad synthetic candy with calories and sugar, that just because you add a little nutrition to a gummy doesn't make it healthy. That what's so different about my product and a gummy? Everything. Dark chocolate, for most people, will be the single source of the most protective compounds in your diet. So there are higher levels of protective compounds, of beneficial compounds, antioxidants and the like, in dark chocolate than anything else that any human being will typically ever put in their mouth. That's the difference. Dark chocolate, especially dark chocolate like ours, it's basically a standardized extract of the cocoa bean, this incredibly rich source of protective compounds. And ours, we managed to make it taste delicious despite the low levels of sugar. In fact, our 91%, because it has less than half a gram of sugar, can be labeled as containing no sugar, 0 grams of sugar. So, and again, as I said before, even our 66 or 74% have less sugar than the same 25 calories of blueberries or 25 calories of cucumbers. So our dark chocolate is truly unique. What makes it also more unique, and I haven't even mentioned this, is it lowers total and LDL cholesterol. That ingredient that makes it have this incredible, delicious, rich, creamy texture will also help to lower total and LDL cholesterol. Even if you don't care, that's a benefit. But if you're taking cholesterol-lowering medication, if you're doing things with your diet to manage your cholesterol level, then you have a wonderful natural tool. So what we've done is, for Americans, we've made dark chocolate palatable and enjoyable. So many Americans refuse to eat it because it's not palatable and enjoyable. We've made dark chocolate delicious like milk chocolate. So even beyond the cholesterol reduction, the simple fact that now Americans will incorporate dark chocolate with its abundance of protective compounds. Remember, it's probably the richest source of protective compounds in any of our diets, that now more Americans are willing to incorporate them because our dark chocolate is not bitter. It's rich and creamy. So there truly is nothing like it. It's organic, it's fair trade. This time of year when we do our Today Special, it's incredibly, incredibly affordable. And everyone has an opportunity to benefit. Just have a square with your meal. And when you have a square with your meal, you could substantially lower your total cholesterol, your LDL cholesterol, which is the cholesterol often referred to as bad. I don't like to refer it necessarily as bad cholesterol, but it's the cholesterol that typically we like to see lower levels of. And if you want to test something interesting, I've always been talking about things to test like LP little a, which I've been talking about LP little a for as long as I've been on television, which is over 30 years, since 1990. And apolipoprotein B is something to pay attention to next time you see your doctor, to ask them to test. Those are also great indicators of one's cardiovascular risk. And our heart disease risk, that's the #1 killer in America. So we want to be aware of all the factors that bear on that risk. When it comes to chocolate, protective compounds like the polyphenols found in dark chocolate are something that we should incorporate into our heart healthy diet. And then of course the plant sterols that make my dark chocolate make my dark chocolate embraceable, enjoyable by Americans who typically just like milk chocolate or white chocolate. So we have made more than making chocolate that lowers total and LDL cholesterol, which is incredible. We've made dark chocolate like yummy again, that most of us really fancy the sweet texture of milk chocolate. But my dark chocolate has that yummy, sweet texture. that we normally associate with milk chocolate. So again, I've often said if I didn't talk about how healthy my dark chocolate was, it would probably be more popular. I think most people, when I talk about all its health benefits, they think it's got to be bad. It can't taste great. If it's that good for you, it can't taste great. Well, dark chocolate is truly the absolute exception to that rule. As decadent and delicious as it is again, when you look at the rich content and broad spectrum of protective compounds that dark chocolate contains, you wouldn't feel any guilt at all. Especially my squares are 25 calories and my 91% has less than half a gram of sugar, so it can be labeled as 0 sugar. Even the 74% barely has a trace over a gram of sugar in that 25 calorie square. So there's nothing to feel guilty or decadent about. Just enjoy the richest source of protective compounds that you will likely be adding to your diet. And unfortunately, this great pricing that we do just on our Today Special is only going to last as long as the weather cooperates in April, and then it will go away. It went away this last year. We didn't return it until almost the end of October, so it was gone for more than 6 months. So bear with us, bear with Mother Nature, and enjoy one of Mother Nature's great gifts. What is Mother Nature giveth and she taketh away? She's taking it away for summer with the heat, but she's giving you the most delicious dark chocolate because of the natural plant sterol esters she offers us. So enjoy.
And Andrew is so right. You will flip out when you taste it. Hence, you have a 30-day return policy. Don't forget, as you're looking at this, Andrew said gone after today till at least late October. The 360 only day to get that. Let me quickly read a review for everyone. At last, something that helped. My cholesterol level is within normal limits, and has been since I've been using ChocoNuvo products. I love this product, both the regular and the cafe. I will not be without them. Thank you, Andrew, for offering a product that is effective for cholesterol management and is enjoyable to consume. One more, lowered my cholesterol. When I donate blood, I get additional test results that I've never looked at till now. I noticed they've been tracking my cholesterol over the past 4 years. I have gone down from a consistent 225 for 3 years straight to 200. Only changes that I'm taking the ChocoNuvo squares daily with meals. I send some to my daughter-in-law who loves chocolate. She just loved the taste. So that right off the bat says it all, doesn't it? And we promise you this is why you've got to just get it home, taste it, but this is it. You will not see this again until late October, if at all. And the only time to offer you, we only twice a year give you the 360 count. So if you are that person who loves them, and check it out, they all come individually packed as well. So write that down, 008-278. I do also, before we move on, I want to remind you of our incredible nuance, the